Hello everyone, welcome to PE at home today. Hi everyone, hi kids, hi boys and girls. Okay, hope everyone's got a drink of water with them. Ready? It's just clicked over to 3 o'clock, so I want everyone to put their pens down and let's get active this afternoon. My name is Abby. I am the head coach of Leamington Warwick Gymnastics Club. This is our gym. I'm very lonely here at the moment, but it's really good to be with you this afternoon doing some PE. Okay, I'm going to have a quick drink before we get started. And if anyone else needs to, please do. Okay. So guys, I need you to make sure you've got your hair sort of out your way a little bit, get your hair tied back. Probably best to have your socks off as well. All right, okay, let's get started then. So last session, we talked about what we need to be a great gymnast, and we talked about being strong. So working on our strength. Show me your muscles, everyone. Yes, they're looking good. It looks like you've been practicing. We talked about having good balance as a gymnast and how important that was. And we talked about coordination, because we've got to do lots of things, sometimes in one skill, lots and lots of different things to think about. And we talked about flexibility. So that's about being really bendy, because it's really important as a gymnast that we can move our bodies in lots of different ways. Okay, so this session, we're going to carry on with these areas, but I'm going to make them a little bit more challenging than last week. So I hope you're up for the challenge, boys and girls. And we're also going to be looking at some different ways of rolling as well. Okay, now for this session, I need you to get a few things for me. I need you to get 2 cushions. Can you go and find for me 2 cushions? I've got mine here. This is a good chance for me to check I've got everything I need as well. Okay, so hopefully you've got 2 cushions nearby you. All right, so just put them out of the way for a moment, put them to the side. And then a little bit later on, you know I told you to take your socks off. I hope you haven't put your socks very far away, because I need you to keep your socks. So I need a pair of socks that we're going to be using a bit later on in our session. So again, you can just put those out the way, but make sure they're to hand. All right, everyone. The other thing we're going to need is a little bit of imagination as well. Because we haven't got all the apparatus that we have at gymnastics, I'm going to need you to imagine a couple of things. I'm sure you're great at using your imagination, so we will park that to the side for now as well. Right, first thing is first, we need to warm up. Do you remember last time we talked about making our hearts go a little bit faster so it pumps our blood and our oxygen around our body quickly and warms up our muscles so that we don't pull a muscle. So this week we are going to play a game called the traffic light game. So you can imagine, use that imagination, that you're at the traffic lights and you see the lights go green. What does green mean, everyone? That's right, green means go. So we're going to jog on the spot when Coach Abby says green. Okay, nice and easy for you. Now then, if I say amber, can you imagine the traffic lights? And when it goes that orange, yellow colour, you're going to do some jumping. Imagine that the light is flashing. Can you imagine that? So jump up and down like the light is flashing. Very good. All right, so shall we just try that for a second? So green means go, jogging on the spot. And amber, hands on hips, legs together, and jumping on the spot. Very, very good. Okay, so if I shout red, what does red mean? That's right, red means stop. Now in gymnastics, we have, in Leamington Warwick Gymnastics Club, we do stop landing after we've done some jumping. And it's a very, very important shape to make sure we look after our knees. So our stop today is going to be practicing our stop landing. So legs together, we have our knees bent and our arms out like this. Okay, so that is red, stop landing. Right, let's try it all together. I'll try and get you nice and warm. Okay, so green means go. So jogging on the spot. Well done. Amber, jumping up and down. And red, stop landing. Good job. Let's try again. I'll mix it all up a little bit now. Amber, hands on hips. And green, jogging on the spot because green means go. Amber, what was that? Jumping up and down. And red, red means stop. Very good. Now that is a bit easy. Let's add on some more instructions. So if I shout speed bump, I want you to lie down on your floor. Carefully if you've got a hard floor. Stretch your arms up really stretchy above your head and your legs together really tight together and toes pointed. And you're going to be the speed bump. Okay? Right, let's put that into play as well then. So green, green means go. Amber is our flashing light. Red, well done. Green, red. Stop landing. Amber, well done. Speed bump. Big stretch here, everyone. Big stretch. And green. Jogging on the spot. Amber. Green. Red. Well remembered. Green. Speed bump. Lie down. Big stretch here. And green. And red. Very good. All right, I've got one more instruction to add in for you. A little bit of fun here. And remember last week when we did our tuck balance, remembering this one, we're going to try and spin on our bottom for roundabout. So if I say roundabout, feet up off the floor and spin on your bottom. Okay, let's try the whole thing then. Get that blood pumping around your body. Here we go. And green. Amber. Red. Very good. Green. Amber. Speed bump. Big stretch. Very good. And let's do green. Amber. Green. Red. I nearly said stop then. Red. Well done. Green. Roundabout. On those bottoms. And spin around. And amber. And red. Well done, everyone. Give yourself a clap. I don't know about you, but I am definitely warmed up. I need to go and get a little drink. I think you guys need to have a quick swig of your water as well. Okay. Right, once you've finished your water, find a bit of space because we need to do our stretches. We all ready? Okay, we're going to stand with our feet a little bit apart and we're going to do our arm circles. So last week we did this. I'm going to make it challenging in a minute, but let's just practice our big arm circles backwards first. So we get our pointy fingers out and we draw big, massive tractor wheels like this. And we try and swoop our arms past our ears. Okay, we're going to do 5 together. Are you ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done, boys and girls. We're going to go forwards this time. So for forwards, you have to push down and then go out to the side bit. Push down and go out to sides. Right, 5 all together. Count with me again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Oh, give your arms a shake out after all that hard work. Now, I said I was going to make it a bit more challenging, so we're going to have a go at doing one arm going backwards and one arm going forwards. Okay, so it will look like this. All right, now, everyone copy me to start with. I want you to put your arms out in front of you. I'm going to draw a circle in front of us. That's it, and you're going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Keep going, and you're doing opposites. Well done. Okay, well done, everybody. All right, what are we? All right, guys, so next stretches we are going to do is our hips. So I want you to put your hands on your hips and we're going to make circles with our bottoms. So can you draw a circle like this round with your bottom? That's it. Let's do 3. 1, 2, and 3. And let's try go the other way. We go 1, 2, and 3. Good job, everybody. Okay, I wonder if you can stick your tummies out towards me. Stick that tummy out, and now stick your bottom out the other way, and stick your tummy out, and stick your bottom out for one last time. Excellent work. All right, last week we practiced our helicopter stretches. So we have to do opposite hand to foot. So pick a hand, it can be any hand, and we're going to place that hand on our opposite foot down like this. The other arm in the air, and then we're going to switch like this. Okay, should we try it all together? Let's do 10 all together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. Give this leg a shake out. Give this leg a shake out. Very good. Now, everyone, can you remember that straddle sit we've been doing? Sitting on your bottoms, with your legs out into straddle. That's the way. Now, we're going to do this quite quickly. So have a watch, first of all. We're going to have our arms out like this. We're going to place one arm across our tummy. I'm going to reach over to our toe and then straight back up again. So not fast and rushed, but controlled and up. And then we'll go to the other side and up. And then we're going to put our spider fingers on. We're going to crawl them out and then crawl them back in again. And then we're going to do it all again. Okay, are you ready? Arms out nice like a gymnast. We're going to cross one arm over, reach over the top of your head, touch your toe, and come up. Other arm over your tummy, over your head, touch your toe, and come up. Put those spider fingers on, crawl them forwards, and then back in. Very good. One more time, arms out like a gymnast. Hope your toes are pointed as well, everyone. Arms cross over your tummy, touch your toe, and up. Arm over your tummy, touch your toe, and up. And creepy crawly fingers on, creep them forwards, and then back in again. Very good. Give those legs a shake after all of that. We're going to do one last stretch. Remember our happy cat and our sad cat. So for our sad cat, we push our backs up like we're a really angry cat hissing. And then for our happy cat, we sink our tummy down, and you can do me a nice big smile for your happy cat. And let's do that again. Go sad cat, happy cat, sad cat, and happy cat. Now then, last one actually. I said last one before, but I mean last one now. We are going to do our wrists because we're going to be working our wrists really hard. So we're going to put your hands together like this, and we're going to make some waves. Now some of our gymnasts call this spaghetti. So we make some spaghetti, and then we put our hands together and we roll our hands. Do you know what they call this? Meatballs. So we make spaghetti and meatballs. But what do we have to have on top of our spaghetti and meatballs? Well, some of us do. We have to have some cheese. We have to shake our hands and put the cheese on top. Very good, everyone. Okay. By all means, if you need another drink, get another drink now. But we are going to have a quick revision on our strength work from last session. So can anyone remember our front support for our strength section? Front support, should we try it all together? Into our sad cat first it was. Take your feet out, and we're going to hold our front support here for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done, everyone. Good remembering. Now for that back support. So these are really important to get our shapes right. We'll have our hands by our bottom, or a little bit behind our bottom. Back support has our hands facing our toes, and we have to lift our hips up so high that our toes touch the floor. Can you get that high? Here we go. Let's count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done, everyone. Okay, there were 2 more strength exercises that we did last week. The first one I can think of was the dish tuck. Can you remember a dish tuck? Where we lie on our backs, And we keep our head and shoulders off the floor. Do you remember our feet come into here and we reach forwards? Yeah, now if this one is too easy, guys, remember you can make it harder for yourself by straightening your legs. But make sure your back is pushed into the floor. Okay, let's do this one if you need to. Let's count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job, guys. That really makes your tummy is nice and strong so you can look like superheroes. And talking of superheroes, we're going to do our Superman, which we call an arch in gymnastics. But some of you know it as a Superman or superhero, I should say. We've got lots of supergirls here too. Right, we've got to lie really long. Hide your ears when you're lying down and squeeze your legs together. I'm going to lift off the floor and fly. Should we try it together? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done, boys and girls. Okay. Now we've revised all of those shapes, we're going to do something a bit harder. So, can you try this for me? It's called a bunny hop. Some of you might know this already, but we're going to have our hands flat on the floor, and we're going to just take the weight onto our hands and jump our feet up like this. Can you all do that? And if that is too easy, you can try kicking your bottom. So kick your bottom. Or you can even try taking your hips a little bit higher and over your shoulders. So you get a bit more of a balance when you're upside down. Okay, let's try 3 of those together. So bunny hop. We go 1, and 2, and 3. Well done, everyone. Okay, let's make that harder still, I think. So get your cushions now. I want you to put, you got your cushions? 1 cushion at one end of your area. It doesn't matter how big your area is. Don't go too big if you've got a really big space. Let's just go to here. So that one for me is going to be my starting marker, and that's going to be my finish marker. What's going to be your starting and finish markers? Can you decide for me? Sit. Okay, so we're going to try that bunny hop, but traveling on. So watch me just for a sec. We're going to put our hands down first and jump our feet towards our hands. Hands, feet. Hands, feet. Okay, and then you can turn around and do it back again. We go hands, feet, hands, feet. So make sure you're not jumping all of you at once, but you're doing hands, then feet. Okay? Now if that is too easy, get those hips up higher. So we go hips up and down. Hands, hips up and down. Hips up and down. Or you can try it backwards. Go feet and hands. Feet and hands. Okay, should we try just forwards all together? Are you ready? Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Hands, feet. Hands, feet. Hands, feet. Well done, everyone. Give those legs a shake out. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is crab shape. So, for crab shape, a bit like a back support. But all you have to do is quite an easy one when we do it without moving. Just have to lift our bottoms up like this. But that is too easy for you. So we're going to do it travelling forwards and then travelling backwards. Now I know what you're thinking. A crab normally goes sideways, but not in this gymnastics crab. We're going to try it forwards and backwards. So lift your bottoms up like this. Now carefully see if you can travel your body forwards to your other cushion and then backwards. Don't go too fast. Backwards to your starting marker. Let's do that one more time because this is really good strength work for us gymnasts. And back again. Awesome work. Well done, everyone. Okay, let's play a game. This is the freeze game. So I want you moving around your space like a bunny. When I say freeze, I want you to get into a dish tuck for starters. Okay, so let's try it all together. Remember that bunny hop, traveling bunny hops that we did a minute ago like this. Hands, feet, and then I shall freeze into our dish tuck. Okay, here we go. Everyone in bunnies. Bunny hops all around. And freeze into your tuck, dish tuck. Hold it here. Let's do that one again. Running hops all around. And freeze. Dish tuck. Hold it here. Very good. Okay. So this time, let's change it a little bit. Let's do our crab walking again. But when I say freeze, I want you to get into the best front support you can do. Okay, here we go. Lift up to crab. Maybe you can go in all directions if you want to. Around your face. Listening out for Abby to say that word. Freeze! Into your front support. Well done, team. Okay, let's do one more time. Gosh, these strength exercises, they are hard. Okay. Freeze! Front support. Well done. Give yourself a clap. Give your hands a shake and get some water. I definitely need a drink of water. Okay. Okay then, guys. So last week we did lots of balances. We're not going to do too many balances today. We'll just have a quick recap. Can anyone remember their H balance? That letter H, like this. Arms up. And you've got to make a H shape of your body. Let's all do it together for 3 today. 1, 2, 3. Good job. What about side balance? Can you remember our side balance? Arms out. Toe pointed out to the side. Let's hold it for 3. 1, 2, 3. Good job. And what about that arabesque? You remember it has a funny name, doesn't it? So we're going to stand on one leg, arms out to the side, and we're going to lift our back leg up and hold 1, 2, 3. Good job. So just a quick recap of our balances today. I've got a challenge for you though on our balances. Remember last time we did our balance where we were on our bottoms, there's still one point of contact on the floor, and we're balancing like this. I would like you to try with a partner, so brother or sister or a grown-up, as long as they're not having a rest and a cup of tea, see if they can help you. I want them to do this the other side of you. I haven't got a partner, I'm lonely, but see if you can touch their toes, and both of you balance like this, touching toes. Or try and straighten your legs and do it there. There's a little challenge for you. If anyone can do it, send us a picture on our Facebook page or something. That would be fab to see. Okay, we're moving on to our rolling section. So you remember earlier I said you might need to get some, so I did say you need to get some socks, and not might, I said you would. So get your socks, your paired up socks for me. Hopefully they're not too stinky. Right, so our first thing we're going to do for our rolling is, just want you to try lying in a straight shape. Because you can roll in loads of different directions. You could go forwards or backwards, and today we're going to practice our sideways rolling. So I'm going to put my stinky socks in between my knees like this, and we're going to stretch up really tall like this. Can you guys all just have a practice at that for me? Okay. You can actually do this with another pair of socks on your shoulders, here and here, but I thought that might be a bit too tricky to start with. So what we have to do, have you still got your cushions out? One here and one over there for your ending marker. Stick your socks between your knees, big stretch up, and I want you to keep your socks in between your knees and roll as tightly as you can to your other cushion. And try not to drop your socks. That is your challenge. I'm going to go back and do it again. So do it all together. Stick those socks between your knees. Big stretch up tall. Here we go. Don't drop your socks. Squeeze your ears with your arms as well if you can. Did you guys do it? Well done, everyone. Okay. You can practice that anytime. And like I said, if you want to really challenge yourself, get another couple of pairs of socks, put them by your shoulder and squeeze your ear, and see if you can do it with socks in between your knees and socks up by your ears. Now that is a real challenge. I'd love to see you guys doing that. Okay, another way to roll is from a tuck shape. So in our gymnastics club, we call this a rock and roll. Now what I want you to do is sit in a tuck shape and put your hands on your knees. Okay, so I want to make sure you've got nothing behind you to crash into, because we're going to go backwards first and then forwards. I want you to hold onto your knees tightly and tuck your chin in, and we're just going to roll backwards onto our shoulders and then back up to this tuck sit position. Shall we try it? Let's do 3 all together. And I've got a little trick for you. If you pull your knees tightly, that will help you get back up into your sitting tuck position. Are you ready? Here we go. 1. All the way back to your shoulders. Lift your bottom up. Number 2. And number 3. Very good. Okay, I think that looked a bit too easy. So let's try and get it into a rock and roll stand up. So this time we don't stop here and have a little sit down. We're going to roll all the way up to standing. So have a look at your screens. I'm going to show you one. So I tuck my chin in and I roll right up onto my shoulders, up to here, and I pass through tuck and come up to standing. Can you try that for me? Let's have a go. All together, tuck heads in, 1, 2, 3, rock and roll to stand. Well done. I think one more try. So try not to put your hands down to help you up when we do the standing up part. Right, tuck chin in, here we go. Rock and roll, reach forwards and upwards. Guys, well done. Okay, so I've got a few challenges for you. If we move on from our rolling just for a minute, we're coming to the end of our session, and I like to finish off with a bit of a challenge. So last week we did our hopscotch and our hop step jump. So if you want to watch that, you can always look at the other video. But today's challenge is something that we call stick it at gymnastics. You know, we've been practicing our stop landing, this one from a jump. Well, we play sometimes a jump. We have to jump and we have to stick it. And that means that we're not allowed to wibbly wobbly when we land. So we can't go land and, oh, that's not stick it, is it? We've got to stick our feet still. So everyone try for me a little jump into our stop landing and see if you can stick it. Okay, you got that? All right, so we're going to make it a bit harder for you. I want you to try this. From your front support, you're going to jump your feet in, jump all the way up into your stop landing, and you're going to stick it for me. Okay, should we do it together? Into front support then. Nice front support, ready. Jump in, jump up, and stick it. Did you do it? Well done. Okay, let's make it harder still. Oh, now this one, I might go a bit wobbly on too. Let's try this. This is a real challenge. I want you to get, is this a bit of a combination of rolling and jumping and stick it? So try it. We're going to do a shoulder stand, boys and girls. We're going to roll right back this time and lift our feet up to the sky. So have a look. My elbows are on the floor and my hands go under my hips. So push up to here and I'm going to roll into a jump, into stick it. You ever tried that? It's quite tricky. So remember, elbows on the floor, hands under your hips, into your shoulder stand, and we go roll, stretch jump, stick it. Got it? Cool. You can practice that one at home. Now, do you remember earlier I said you're going to have to use your imagination? I need you to use your imagination right now. You're going to imagine there's a puddle a little way in front of you, and we're going to jump into that puddle. All right, my puddle's over there. Can you see it? We're going to jump, run, and jump into that puddle. We're going to try and jump so hard that all the water spills out. We're going to do our stop landing. And I want you to see if you can stick it when you do it. So just watch me first of all, boys and girls. I'm going to run, I'm going to jump, splash, and stick my landing. Can you have a go? Have a little practice go. We're going to have a little play of a game. Right, one more practice go from me. Here we go. Jump, splash, stuck it. Yes. All right, so now, a little game for you. So the way we play stick it is we see how many times we can stick our landing. I'm going to give you 5 chances. Can you get your grown-up or your brother or sister or whoever's at home with you to count how many times you stick it without wobbling. You ready? I'm going to do it with you. Here's go number 1. Run and jump and splash. 1. Go back to start. And again. And 2. Oh, I was a bit wobbly that time. And let's just do it 3 times for now, because I've just noticed what the time is. We've got to say goodbye in a minute. So last go for now, and then you can play in a minute. Last go, run and jump and splash. Did you stick all 3? Well done, everyone. That's really good. Okay, now we are coming to the end, but we must do our flexibility section, everyone. So we'll do it very quickly, but very neatly, because we are gymnasts after all. So let's do our standing pike fold. Can everyone reach up very tall? And we're going to fold down and try and remember you can go to your knees. As long as your legs are straight and you can touch the floor if you can. Don't hurt yourself. Here we are for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done, boys and girls. Shake your legs. And let's do our straddle stand. And we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to reach down. I have to reach up first because we are gymnasts. So we're going to reach down to our knees and slide our hands down as far as we can go. And we're going to count to 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And give your legs a shake. And we'll do our pike sit this time. So we're going to sit with a nice straight back, really nice and tall. And we're going to fold over and try and put our hands by our pointed toes. I'm going to hold here for 5. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done, boys and girls. Last one then. Into our straddle, reaching up really tall. So remember last time we were doing our creepy crawly fingers out and in. Or this time I want you to hold it. All right, so reaching up tall, we're going to fold forwards and we're going to hold here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give those legs a big shake out. Well done. Okay, boys and girls, I think I was going to play a game, but I don't think we've got time now. So I will do the game next time with you, if that's all good with you guys. So I hope you've had a fab time at PE with Abby. And tomorrow is really exciting because tomorrow we've got Leamington Junior Football Club. They are taking your PE at home. So you will need a ball with you for that. So I'm really looking forward to that. I can't wait. I've never done football before, so I'm really looking forward to doing that and seeing what that's all about and keeping me active by doing that. And then on Thursday, you have got JK's Dance Company doing your PE for you. And then I will be back next week. So thank you, everyone, for a great session. Keep being good to your parents and keep doing all your homeschooling, everybody. And I hope everyone's keeping really well and really safe. Big virtual hugs to everyone. Especially grown-ups, you're doing an amazing job. Keep it up and keep positive. And I will see you again soon. Thanks, everyone. Bye for now.